Hi, this is Weekly Reflections, and I'm NancyJoy, back at you. This is quite a time we're in right now. We are about to have, this next coming week, 6 planets go retrograde. 6 planets. That's a lot of planets. What retrograde means is it appears as the attributes of that planet are moving in reverse instead of moving forward. You can look up more on this. I actually have a great link on this whole thing from Earth Keeper James Tidewarn. Can never say his last name. If you don't see the link, just go to the Earth Keeper website. He has an awesome report on what this is all about. We'll get into it in more detail next week. But what's so important now is generating the love frequency. And I've just got some great stuff to share with you on that, because the love frequency is our magic carpet ride between all the drama, or through all the drama and chaos that is unfolding and is during this retrograde time going to amplify quite a bit, starting all kinds of new things, but change and chaos are kind of the order of the day. Let's say it both personally and globally. So let's talk about the love frequency a little bit here. We had a great retreat last week, emotional 5D retreat here. And what we did basically is we used our emotions in many different ways to generate the 5D love frequency, or the love frequency, let's say. And the 12 of us created just an incredible vibration that all of us have been, most of us that have been shared with me, keep going back to how that felt. You just close your eyes and you're in that magic space again. So we are the generators of the love frequency. And the last few days, 3 or 4 days, have been particularly chaotic and trying for me on a personal level. I won't go into all the details. And because I have such a close connection with a lot of clients through my sessions, and as well as my expanded family and friends, I can say that what has brought me through, what raises me, no matter what's going on out there that should be totally freaking me out, is the love frequency. It just is the feel-good space. And I know maybe a lot of you are out there saying, yeah, well, this and this and this, so how do I get to the love frequency? So I want to talk about that a little bit. There is my quote is, this is really a good one, from Leonard Horowitz. He's a doctor specializing in sound and frequency. According to Dr. Leonard Horowitz, 528 Hertz is a frequency that is central to the musical mathematical matrix of creation. More than any sound previously discovered, the love frequency resonates at the heart of everything. It connects your heart, your spiritual essence, and the spiraling reality of heaven and earth. And then he concludes by saying, let the love 528 music play inside of you. And that quote, I realized that's what the 12 of us did. We let the 528 Hertz frequency play inside of us and the group heart that we formed. And the field was amazing. So how do you do this on your own? Well, the 528, let me explain that. Hertz is the frequency at which sound moves. Let me see if I can explain it a little bit better here. Anyway, I can't find my quote on how it moves, but you can look it up. Look up the Hertz, look up the sound, and you'll discover a lot. And until World War II, music and sound could be recorded at many different frequencies, or played at different frequencies, depending on the tune of the instruments. Our voices naturally, especially in song and toning, will come into alignment at about 528 Hertz, the love frequency. That's why toning Om, and why I've traveled all over the globe to the sacred vortexes and sites with group hearts toning that frequency, bringing the love, awakening that in ourselves and in the vortexes. So it is very powerful. And it is the way through all the chaos that's going to be hitting or is about to hit the planet. And it's a good thing. You know, it kind of brings us back to what Matt Kahn says, whatever arises, love that. It's an exciting time. But to clearly understand that your magic carpet through this time is that love frequency, it will help you to know how to generate it. And at World War II, the Nazis actually changed all recorded music to 440 hertz, which is very discordant. It's not vibrating to the human heart frequency at all. And then after World War II, by 1953, all music worldwide, it became the standard to record it at 440 hertz. So all the music you're listening to, or let's say most of it, because there's a lot of awakened people out there putting out higher frequency music, but most of the everyday music you listen to on your radio, on television, even songs you've downloaded, unless they are designated at a higher hertz, are 440 hertz. So it's time to, John Lennon actually was very, very aware of this. And so the later Beatles music was all done at 528 hertz. And can you imagine the song Imagine and how that opened people's hearts, all done at 528 hertz. So it's time to return to love, right? It's time to return to the love frequency. And the reason I feel it's important right now to tell you that is so you can attune to that consciously, that's the vibration and the frequency of your voice, of the sounds you make. And there is an app that you can convert all your music that you own or have recorded or iTunes, etc., downloaded. You can convert it all. It takes time. But the important thing is that you're vibrating it inside yourself, because that changes anything that comes in to that vibration. So what we did in our group, we did a lot of, we did toning, we did sounds, we did group hugs where we hummed and sang along to various music and songs that opened our hearts. We looked into each other's eyes and we said, "You are my beloved." We formed such a frequency. We walked in the woods together for several hours. We danced while we sang. And then each individual person just got in the middle of a group holding space for them and sang their heart song at 528 hertz, of course, vibrating the love. There was just magic. And I do want to add here, I'm available to help you all do this, to get to this place, either through the free minis, through regular sessions, or if you're having a group somewhere and I can get there, let's come. Let's open up that frequency. So, so powerful. So I've linked several ways to do this. One is the heart breath, which we've talked about, which is simply crossing your hands over your heart and breathing consciously into your heart space as if you're breathing from your heart. And make some tones from that space, ohms or whatever you want, sighs, songs. When you want to sing along to a song, resonate yourself to that frequency and then sing along to the song. There's so many amazing ways to do this. So I have two of them linked here for you. And if you're on YouTube, one link is there is a great YouTube video called The Love Frequency. And you can go to it with searching on YouTube or here at the bottom of my written word. It's an hour-long music with the love 528 hertz vibrating in the background. And it's video also with lovely, lovely photographs and images. It's just magical. The other thing is I posted is a audio recording that we did at a small group of I Love Yous, where there's 5 or 6 people moving into their heart space through breath and just saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, for about 3 minutes. Very powerful to either listen to or cross your hands over your heart and join in the I love yous. It is so important now that you consciously come into the space just as often and as frequently as you can. More will be coming on next week's reflections on the retrogrades. I'm sure things will start popping. So let me know if you need any help. And remember, you are the generators of the love frequency. What a magical power you have. So be conscious of it, use it, catch the magic, and we'll see you again next week. Take care of who you are. Bye now.